Dear candidates, I welcome you all on behalf of the Staff Selection Commission and wish you very best for your skill examination. I am here to dictate you a passage of 800 words at speed of 90 words per minute. But before that, you will be given two trial passages of 1 minute each at interval of 20 seconds to get you acquainted with my voice. After completion of two trial passages, your actual passage will automatically start after 30 seconds without any further intimation or warning. These two trial passages need not be typed in your actual transcription. You can also cross them to avoid any sorts of confusion. 10 seconds to start. Often, the states make complaints against the central government for not paying attention towards their financial needs and for providing them the required financial resources, and as a result of which development projects remain incomplete. Basically, it is the government of states which are responsible for making development in their states, and in order to fulfill this obligation they need money. States have been presenting their case before Finance Commission, and the financial resources are distributed accordingly, and this thing is clearly mentioned in the constitution also. In the election manifesto, you have said that the right to work would be a constitutional right. What steps did you take to convert that promise into reality? How many extra jobs were created? So it was not only a political rhetoric, but it was a concrete dishonesty. Look at what you promised in the election manifesto and what was there in the president's speech. What followed after the president's speech is systematic running away from the election promises, and ultimately we ended up with no plan. You created sufficient situation for the next government of 9 months not to get off the ground so far as the plan processes are concerned. Science is a magnificent field that makes our world a better place to live. It encompasses the systematic study of the natural world through observations and experiments. In simple terms, science involves understanding how things works, why they occur, and discovering new facts along the way. It is a vast area that interacts with every part of our lives, from technology to health and from nature to space. Science plays a crucial role in our day to day lives. It has led to remarkable advancements that enhance our quality of life. Advancements in science have paved the way for medical breakthroughs, including vaccines and surgical techniques. Scientific discoveries led to the development of technologies that define our modern existence, from smartphones to computers. Science also helps us understand the impact of human activities on nature, aiding in the creation of sustainable solutions. We look ahead, the future of science holds promising opportunities with advancements in technology. Fields such as artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and renewable energy are rapidly evolving. AI will transform various industries, including healthcare, allowing for enhanced diagnostics and treatment options. Ongoing missions to Mars and beyond will likely yield groundbreaking discoveries about other planets and our universe. Sir, I am glad our finance minister is here. According to his, nothing is rising very much. After the budget, only marginally here and there certain items have been affected. The items on which he has cut taxes in his budget are absolutely free from the price rise. Sir, I had a better opinion of Honorable Minister. I have known him for many years and he is a knowledgeable person. All I say is that the budget has a negative impact on the prices. That is to say, it is pushing up the prices irrespective of whether a particular item has registered a higher price or a lower price. The trend is one of growing inflation, escalating inflation. No, sir, in the last financial year, according to the wholesale price index, inflation was 20%. It appears from whatever material we have collected from various sources, including his sources, that this year inflation will likely to be at the rate of 30% during the first few weeks of this calendar year. The prices rose by 32.7%. In the post budget period, the prices jumped up by 12.2%. In the post presentation of the budget, our calculation is on the basis of the material that we get from the government and the other sources that we get has increased by more than 5%. This is since the presentation of the budget in the June last. No, sir, this is the position. Here, sir, I must point out that the middle class is particularly hard hit. According to the studies that we have made, on an average, a middle class man has to spend rupees 55 to rupees 60 per month more than what he was spending immediately before the budget. Sir, regarding the first part of the observation made by the Honorable Minister arising out of the comments of Professor Gadgil, as I remember, there were 3 points. Firstly, that the Planning Commission had not developed appropriate criteria, and secondly, that it had not worked out the annual plans with appropriate breakups. These were two things, and then there was another question about the Planning Commission mixing up with the policies of the government and not giving proper advice or submitting to wrong policies, and also that the Planning Commission did not watch the progress of plan even in its broadest element. These are fairly grave charges. It is up to the Planning Commission to say what answer it has for these things. Regarding annual plans and breakups, sir, honorable members here are familiar with the annual plans and that the central and state governments base their annual budgets on all aspects, and after discussions, prolonged discussions between the states and the central ministries, all the material that is available is placed into service. To that extent, Professor Gadgil charge is not correct about criteria. The complaint may be true because it takes experience, time, and technical tools to develop the criteria and the yardsticks. Though we have made some progress in this direction since the first plan was got ready, I do not think that we can be or should be satisfied with the progress that has been made. Regarding the other things, the question of watching progress by the Planning Commission, even in general terms, and that it was not able to check certain gross errors and distortions that may be taking place. Well, I cannot vouch for the Planning Commission having done its part in this respect adequately and correctly.